to order at 2 p.m. or 2:04 and do a roll call, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Anna Hamilton,
Here.
Commissioner Justin Green, Commissioner Anna Hansen,
Present.
Commissioner Camilla Bustamante,
Present.
and Chair Hank Hughes.
Present, and I guess we'll excuse Commissioner Green if he doesn't manage to show up. Are there any changes to the agenda, Manager Schaefer?
No, Mr. Chair, there are not. Staff recommends approval of the agenda as presented.
Mr. Chair, move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
And that was motion by Commissioner Hamilton, seconded by Commissioner Bustamante. I guess we should do a roll call since there's two of us online. Madam Clerk, do you want to do a roll call?
He's on.
Yes. Okay, Commissioner Anna Hamilton,
Yes.
Commissioner Justin Green, who is now online, we see. We'll come back. Commissioner Anna Hansen.
Oh.
Okay, yes. Commissioner Camilla Bustamante.
Yes.
Chair Hank Hughes.
Yes. And Justin
And
Green,
we wanna
do you
see if,
approve?
Commissioner Green?
I'm sorry. Hi, guys. This is Commissioner Green. Hello.
Do you want to vote to approve the agenda?
Yes.
Sure, I will vote yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. So we will now move on to miscellaneous action item 2A, resolution providing for free waste disposal for La Cienega Community Cleanup Day on April 20th. And I guess that'd be Maria Molina.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, Commissioners, Manager Schaefer. My name is Maria Gomez Molina. I am the Roads, Fleet, Solid Waste, and Traffic Division Director for Santa Fe County Public Works. As a background for this, on June 28, 2022, an ordinance was passed providing the authority for the board to adopt resolutions authorizing free solid waste disposal dates. Today, I bring forward a resolution for the commissioners to please review and authorize the free disposal of solid waste collected along the roadways and open spaces within the community of La Cienega and La Cieneguilla for their community cleanup day tomorrow, April 20th. The county will provide a roll-off dumpster, and also we will pick up bags and transport the trash for them. I stand for any questions.
Any questions?
Commissioner, Mr. Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Hansen.
how many roll-off bins are we providing them?
One roll-off bin at a time. When it's full, the representative will call the county solid waste and we'll pick it up and bring back an empty one.
So how long are we leaving it there?
Just for that day.
Huh?
Just for that day, just for the cleanup.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Chair Hughes, if I may.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Do we, in preparation for next year, can we have some clearly delineated dates for all of these community cleanups? This is able to have this maybe a cutoff at, like, I don't know, mid-March or something, and create a community sign up. Hey, if Tesuque wants to do this, if La Cienega wants to do this, if Caja del Rio, whoever is going to be requesting this, sort of in an effort not to have these last minute meetings that could jeopardize this sort of thing.
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Green, we will work to make sure that the public is aware of, the lead time necessary to coordinate these events, and in an effort to avoid last minute meeting request. It'd be the pleasure of the board whether you had one single hard application date. I think from the staff perspective, as long as we're getting advance notice in time enough to plan and bring things to the board for approval, we would be more inclined to be a bit more nimble and flexible to allow applications to come in during the course of the year, so that we can support community events as they get organized, as obviously the beauty of our community and picking up free waste is of paramount importance. But that would be my recommendation.
I
Mr.
appreciate,
Chair.
thank you. the ability to be
Mr.
there.
Chair, when you have a chance, please.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's go to Commissioner Bustamante first.
Chair Hughes and Commissioner Green, the request had been made in advance. It wasn't until they had contacted the community requester regarding the placement of the bin that we found out that it was required to have a commission approval. So that was the week of our meeting. So we did not have adequate notice. It wasn't aware, well, the community wasn't aware, I wasn't aware, no one was aware. So I think it would be very good to have something posted or announced or on the website that says, request a bin requires BCC approval, because people were under the assumption that they could request a bin. I had been communicating with the oversight through Brian Snyder, and it seemed that everything was going to move forward seamlessly until we learned that we had to have BCC approval. So that's where the hiccup is, if you will. Thank you.
Thank you. I just like the idea of us counting backwards and encouraging this sort of thing to happen, but not have to have a fire drill to get it done. But because you never know, we might not be available next year at the same time. So.
Yeah. Commissioner Hanson, did you have something?
Yeah, so earlier this year, we did pass a resolution for a number of cleanups that we did know about. And so I was thinking about this, and I was wondering, is this really something the BCC should be deciding about, something this, so to speak, insignificant, that a roll-on bin has to go through BCC? Maybe it's something that could be done administratively, like a request through the manager or Public Works, and then, but I believe that might be an ordinance change. Anyhow, that's one of the things that I thought about, because I thought this could be something done that could be done administratively.
Mr. Chair?
Sure. We could.
Thank you.
Why don't we just work on the revisions to the ordinance?
Mr. Chair?
Commissioner Hamilton?
Yeah, I know that it seems trivial, and I agree if and I know the manager has probably the most appropriate things to say about this, but it's the issue of providing free services and on an ad hoc basis. That's why it has to come to us. So we're encouraging certain kinds of cleanups, but it allows, I imagine maybe we could do it if the ordinance was specific enough about the nature of the cleanup or of the community activity, as opposed to, well, we could provide lots of free services and we're sort of circumventing our own waste management. So, it has to be directed in the correct spirit of, an appropriate activity. Sorry,
Okay, Commissioner, have anything?
We'd be pleased to bring some discussion points back to the board at a future meeting to get whatever guidance you would like to provide relative to a potential ordinance amendment. I do believe what motivated the current ordinance was simply that if we are providing free services, that the board would want to know that and would want to understand the parameters of it, and et cetera. Obviously, the board could authorize that decision to be made administratively, and I think from the staff level, we would just want to make sure that we knew the parameters in which you wanted us to operate. But we can have that discussion at a future meeting and would be pleased to provide some options for you to consider.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's have a look at it later. Mr. Bustamante, do you want?
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Hamilton or Hanson?
No, go ahead, Mr. Chair.
Oh, well, I was just wondering if Commissioner Bustamante wanted to make the motion.
I would, if we're ready for the motion, I'd like to move that we accept we pass the approval for the disposal day, the cleanup day, and the provisions as described by Ms. Gomez Molina for the use of cleanup in the village of La Cienega.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Bustamante, seconded by Commissioner Hamilton. I guess we'll do a roll call too. Madam Clerk, you can call our roll.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Anna Hamilton,
Yes.
Commissioner Justin Green,
Yes. Do you hear me?
Thumbs up.
Yes.
Commissioner Anna Hansen,
Yes.
Commissioner Camilla Bustamante,
Yes.
and Chair Hank Hughes.
Yes. Okay, so we passed it unanimously. Congratulations. Unless there's any announcement, we can have an motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to provide that resolution number for you.
Oh, okay. Get that first.
The resolution number is 2024-053.
And
All
Mr.
right,
Chair,
053. Yes, Commissioner Hanson.
just a reminder that tomorrow is Earth Day and that we'll be at Hondo Fire Station number 1 at 9 a.m. in the morning. And later that afternoon, there's also a cleanup at the Caja del Rio shooting range, shooting area that needs, definitely needs cleanup. And I'm sure there's other Earth Day events happening. So I want to wish everyone a happy Earth Day and clean up somewhere, please.
Thank you. We'll see everybody or many people tomorrow morning.
Move to adjourn?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All right.
Everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.